Today, we're talking hard drives and backups and why you need to back up your drives. What's up, everybody? My name is James. This is The Engineering Filmmaker, where we talk about photo, video, travel, and tech. New setup, new place, still in progress. Don't judge. I know it's super boring, but super short video today about hard drives, why you should back up your stuff, and kind of how. We'll make a completely longer video on all of this, but let's just get straight to the cut. Speaking of cuts clothing. Obviously, you know I'm gonna talk about it. You know why, you know it's good. If you haven't seen my other videos, I love Cuts, and they have a phenomenal clothing line. So check them out. Link in the description below to get 15% off and free returns, all the other goodies. Just check them out. They have some good stuff. If you want to know more about some wrinkle-free clothing, I'll have some more information at the end of this video. But in the meantime, just check them out below. It's not gonna cost you anything but your time. So now to the fun stuff. Hard drives. This is an internal hard drive. This is where I store all of my important stuff, you know, weddings, work, business stuff I get paid to make. And unfortunately, this recently broke. Luckily, the data is still fine. It's just the actual port that you plug into your computer that sheared off when I was doing some maintenance to my computer. And that's super unfortunate because now this drive is basically unusable and it's an expensive drive, etc., etc. Now, when this happened, I was not worried. You wanna know why? Because I back up my footage, and this is why you should back up your footage. Literally anything could happen. I could randomly wake up one day and the data on this is gone, it's destroyed, the drive doesn't work, etc. And then you have to pay hundreds of dollars to send it in to get it repaired and get your data. And that's just not a fun time because sometimes you can't get everything that is on there. So what I do is I back everything up from this main drive straight to a NAS network attached storage drive where it is in a RAID configuration and automatically backs up even more. So I've got 3 to 4 sources of backup in-house, plus a cloud-based storage where all of my stuff goes in case there's a house fire or something, you know, water damage, whatever. Anything could happen in your house, so you don't want to keep all of your eggs in one basket. Now, again, super important. I know it's gonna cost some money, but at least back your stuff up to 2 places, if not the second place being the cloud, but just back it up somewhere because literally anything could happen. So I'll make a complete video on best practices for backing up your stuff, as well as how I do it to make sure that I have multiple sources and you know, not a super expensive setup. A lot of people might have a super redundant setup where it backs up to 5 different drives or splits it up between different drives in different configurations, and then also the cloud and other things. But having that many storage devices and network attached storage or just non-network attached storage can cost you a lot of money because they're expensive. So I've got kind of like a middle of the ground setup to where it's not gonna break the bank, but it's going to be useful in situations where your hard drive breaks. Now, obviously I had to buy a new drive and put stuff on that, but I wasn't worried whatsoever. I'll keep this drive just in case I am missing something for some reason, but at least I, you know, had the backup and didn't have to worry about sending something in and losing multiple projects for weddings. So that's really it for today, guys. And I know I told you at the end of this video I talk more about cuts, and I have a link in the description that will give you 15% off. This code is useful because you get a discount, and then you can also return whatever you don't like. However, when I first bought Cuts, I was not a part of any ambassador program or anything like I am now. I'm affiliate with them. I spent thousands of dollars on their clothes. I'm not even kidding you. I spent money on their clothes, and I kept almost everything I bought. The only thing I returned was things that did not fit. So keep in mind, you will like everything you order, but you can return them if you absolutely don't like them. But the fact that I can just take these out of my suitcase when I go on vacation and put them on, and 20 minutes later it's not wrinkled, it's pretty nice. So convenience, cost, and quality, it's all a part of one. So that's it for today, guys. Look forward to the new setup in this next video, hopefully next week, and I'll see you on the next one.